heard you were locked in last night. I'm sorry.
No, it was nothing. I had a good bed.
Oh, yes, I believe there are excellent beds at the snuggery. It's very expensive. But my father's told me that quite beautiful dinners may be got there. And wine.
Where did my mother find you?
Through a friend. His name is Plorny. She's a plasterer. He lives in Bleeding Heart Yard by the gateway. He asked a few people if they needed any needlework done. That is how your mother heard of it. Mr. Clennam, I should like to tell you something.
Well, tell me what you've got to say, Little Dorrit.
Well, I want to thank you for last night. And then I wish very much to say... That I hope you'll not misunderstand my father. All he said was quite true, you know. He is very much respected. That is why they give him presents, as much as because they know he is needy. He's not to be blamed for being in need. He could be in prison for a quarter of a century and be prosperous. A quarter of a century.
I could do something to get him out.
Oh, it's no use. You don't know how hopeless it is.
Let me ask you more. Does your father have many creditors?
Oh, yes.
Do you know anything about them?
I used to hear a lot, long ago. Mr. Tite Barnacle. He was a commissioner or a board or a trustee or someone. He is in the government. He's someone important in the government offices. Something offices. Oh, I don't know, really.
Come, let me take you back. You are going back, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going back.
This is so cold and wet. Could you tell me where I could find Mr. Tite Barnacle?
Mr. Tite Barnacle has just gone out on public business, sir. Did you have an appointment?
I should like to make one.
I suggest you return tomorrow, sir, when Mr. Tite Barnacle will be in, to make an appointment.
Excuse me, I should like to see Mr. Tite Barnacle.
I'm afraid Mr. Barnacle is not available today. May I suggest you come back tomorrow and make an appointment? Can't I make an appointment now? I'm afraid I'm not in the position to make an appointment for Mr. Barnacle. If you'll be so good as to come back tomorrow.
Excuse me. I should like to see Mr. Tite Barnacle.
Mr. Tite Barnacle is indisposed today, sir. But as it happens, young Mr. Barnacle is in the office. If you'll be so good as to give me your name.
Yeah, Clennam. Arthur Clennam.
I say, look here, Mr...
Clennam. Arthur Clennam.
My father won't be in today. Is this anything I can do?
I wish to see Mr. Barnacle.
But you haven't got an appointment, you know.
No, that's what I wish to have.
But I say, look here, is this, public business? Is it anything about, tonnage or that sort of thing?
No, it's not about tonnage.
Then look here, is it, private business?
Well, I really don't know. It's, about a Mr. Dorrit.
here, you'd better call at our house. 24 Mews Street, Grosvenor Square. My father's got a touch of gout and is kept at home by it.
Thank you. I shall call there now. Good morning.
You're quite sure it's nothing about tonnage?
You're quite sure?
Mr. Arthur Glenham.
Mr. Clement, be seated.
Thank you. I have met a debtor in the Marshalsea prison of the name of Dorrit, who has been there for many years. Well, I wish to investigate his affairs and see if I can help him. Your name was mentioned as an influential interest amongst his creditors. Am I correctly informed?
The department, sir, may have possibly recommended, possibly, I cannot say, that some public claim against the insolvent estate of a partnership to which this person may have belonged should be enforced. The question may have been, in the course of official business, referred to the department for its consideration. The department may have confirmed a minute making that recommendation.
I assume this to be the case, then.
The department is not responsible for any gentleman's assumptions.
How can I obtain official information as to the state of the case?
I must refer you to the department itself for a formal answer to that inquiry.
Excuse me, but
The department is accessible to the public. If the public does not approach it according to the official forms, then the public has itself to blame.
I want to know.
I say, look here, you mustn't come into the place saying you want to know, you know.
I want to know the precise nature of the claim of the Crown against a prisoner for debt named Dorrit.
I say, you haven't even got an appointment. You can't just come in and say you want to know. Jenkinson?
I want to know the precise nature of the claim of the Crown against a prisoner for debt named Dorrit.
Come out, you rascal, come out. Mr. Meagles? Clennam, my dear friend, I am pleased to see you. How are you? How are you? I'm very pleased to see you. How is your daughter? Oh, she's as well as may be. Yes, you may look at him. He's something to look at. His name is Daniel Doyce. And he is a notorious rascal, a scoundrel. Yes, you may not think so, but he is a public offender. What has he been guilty of? Murder, arson, forgery? No, he has done something. He has done something useful. Now, you know, everybody knows that this glorious establishment here, this most important department under government, which has its finger in the largest public pie and the smallest public part, without which no public business of any kind can possibly be done at any time, this prodigy of a department, this circumlocution office here, has been the first of all public departments in discovering the sublime principle that rules the difficult art of governing a country. With tact, delicacy, and genius, it has mastered the art of perceiving how not to do it.
I know, only too well, but let's get out of here.
Yes, and if anyone is to be ill-advised enough to do it, or appear by a surprising accident to be in remote danger of doing it, is to be instantly extinguished. This man has been ingenious. He has invented something useful. He has spent money on it, time on it. How many years, Doyce?
12 years.
12 years. The moment he addresses himself to the government, he becomes a public offender. To be shirked, to be put off, to be browbeaten, passed on and handed over.
I was made to feel as though I had committed an offence.
Here we are, after interminable attendance and correspondence, infinite impertinences and ignorances and insults. We've been told that the Circumlocution Office has arrived at no decision in respect of this patent application, which was filed 12 years ago and has shelved the business. So here we are. Here we are, and where are we going now?
Eating Hard Yard. I'm returning to the works.
Eating Hard Yard? Good. I want to go there myself.
So much the better. Come along.
I shall see you in Twickenham next week.
I hope to come and let me show you around one of these days.
Good morning, Mr. Dorrit.
Come on, get
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you tell me where Mr. Plornish lives?
Yes, sir. Straight on down the end, last place.
Thank you.
I don't think I know you, do I?
No, I don't think so.
I'm Principal Messenger. There's a gent wishes to see Mr. Plornish.
Well, sir, not to deceive you. He's gone to look for a job.
Oh, well, can I wait for him?
I'm expecting him any minute. You'll walk in, sir. Not to deceive you, sir, I notice it and take it kind of you. Well, there ain't many that come into a poor place who deem it worth the while to move their hats. Oh, but people think more of it than people think.
Thank you.
Would you mind my asking, sir, if it was a job he was come about? Well, such things as jobs seems to have me to have gone underground. They do indeed, sir. It's not for want of looking for him, I'm sure. Nor want of working at him when they've been got. Oh, there's Plornish. Plornish.
Mr. Plornish, my name is Clennam. I wonder if I could talk to you about Miss Dorrit, the Dorrit family.
I've heard of you, sir. Please to sit down again.
Oh, thank you.
Having been on the wrong side of the lock myself, me and my wife is well acquainted with Miss Dorrit.
Intimate.
There's manners. There's polish. There's a gentleman to have run to seed in the Marshalsea.
I should like to be useful to Miss Dorrit. And to the family.
Well, yes. Don't say it, sir. So should we.
I wonder, maybe something could be done for the brother. Who is the plaintiff?
It's a horse. I mean, it's a Captain Maroon. A friend to Captain Barbary. Mrs. Captain Barbary, as came off the horse, was the one who's wanted to sell it. In my judgment, Captain Maroon would be content with 20 shillings. And right waste of money, too.
If you could settle this, I should be most obliged. And, Mr. Plornish, I trust you to keep this a secret and not to give my name to Mr. Tim. Just say it's a friend, if you please.
Will be done, sir. Directly.
Would you take a little tea, sir?
Oh, no, Mrs. Plornish, thank you. I must be getting back to Covent Garden, to my rooms. Oh, there is just one more thing, Mr. Plornish. How did you introduce Miss Dorrit at my mother's?
Oh, well, Plornish made out to a few places that Miss Dorrit wished for needlework. And likewise to the landlord of the yard, through which it was that Mrs. Clennam first happened to employ Miss Dorrit.
I see, and the landlord of the yard is?
Mr. Casby. And Mr. Panks, he collects the rent. That is about what they are.
Mr. Casby, again.
We're all pretty hard up in the yard, you must know, Mr. Clennam. All wanting work and not able to get it.
This won't do, you know. You don't expect it to do you? I haven't got it, Mr. Panks. I'll tell you the truth.
I do not know who is to blame for it.
As to who is to blame for it, I don't know who's to blame for it.
Fortunates with wrongs or projects who, according to rule, have been bullied in this, overreached by that, and evaded. Never
Do you know
to reappear
that this much
in the light
maligned
of day.
department has written in this...
Not whose fault it is. It's not my place to find out. And even if I did, nobody would mind.
And it don't come right by itself.
My poor child. It must be nearly midnight.
Said Little Dorrit, sir, on purpose, to prepare you. I knew you must be surprised.
Well, are you alone?
No, sir, I've got Maggie with me.
Maggie.
This is Maggie, sir.
Oh, but it's so wet and so cold.
Thank you, sir.
And I've no fire.
Maggie is old Mrs. Bangham's granddaughter.
I am 10 years old.
When Maggie was 10 years old, she had a bad fever. She's never grown any older since.
Oh, what a nice hospital. Such an heavenly place. Such chickens, such oranges. Such a delightful place.
She'd never been at peace before. Her grandmother was very unkind indeed to her.
Gin, broom handles and pokers.
But by and by, she's learnt to do all kinds of things.
Tell me why you're out in the street at this late hour.
Maggie and I have been to the theatre where my sister works. She's a dancer, you see. My uncle plays the clarinet.
Oh, ain't it an heavenly place? Almost as good as an hospital.
I like to know for myself how my sister is doing and see her with my own eyes when neither she nor my uncle is aware. It is seldom that I can do that because I am either at work or with my father. But tonight I pretend I am at a party. Oh, no, certainly. I was never at a party in my life. May I tell you something, sir?
Yeah.
My brother has come out, and I think I know. Thank you.
Oh, I'm very glad for your brother, Little Dorrit.
There is something else. I hope you will not think it ungrateful. You will not be offended, sir?
I promise I won't.
I hardly know how to say it. If you come back to see my father, can I... Please, Mr. Clennam, don't do it. Don't give him any money. Don't understand him if he asks. Spare him. You don't know what he is, what he really is. How can you? Seeing him there all at once and not gradually. You need it so very badly. Let me ask.
No, please don't. I quite understand. Have a little to eat.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry. Maggie might like some, perhaps. We must be gone now. It's so late.
Put some cake into your basket, Maggie.
We must be gone. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The gates will be locked now.
I'm going to Maggie's lodging. I shall be quite safe.
Well, you must let me accompany you. I can't let you go alone.
Please let us go alone. We know the way, don't we, Maggie? Good night, sir. Thank you. She says 3 shillings. I'll say 3 and penny.
Joyce? How do you do, Mr. Clennam?
Oh, Mr. Meagle's friend, how do you do?
I'm glad to see you again.
I expect we're going to the same place.
Yes, I think we are. And I'm glad of it. Pleasanter circumstances than last time.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, I dare say you've given up the whole business by now.
I'm not sure of that.
You mean you're not yet quite, discouraged?
I am discouraged, of course. But my little discovery is still there. The thing is as true as it ever was. It just is. As this is. Nothing unquiet or uncertain.
Do you have a partner to help you?
I used to have. He died years ago. I ought to think of finding someone again. There's more to do at the works than there used to be. Besides, no inventor can be a man of business.
Really?
At least that's what my friend Meagles thinks of it. I'm afraid he looks upon me as a man not quite able to take care of himself.
Mr. Clennam, good. I'm delighted to see you. Here we are. Here we are. You see, Mr. Clennam? With him. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, I hope you've had a pleasant journey.
We're delighted. Please make yourself at home.
I haven't had so pleasant a greeting, except once, since you and I last walked to and fro together.
Ah, Marseille.
Looking down on the Mediterranean?
Something like a look at that was, wasn't it? You know, I often think of myself back there again. As Spanish, of course. And this is from La Spezia. Often wish myself back there when I'm here and it's so devilish quiet. We dine in here. Pompeii. Sicily. But then, when I'm traveling, I always want to get back home again. Tuscany. My own snug room. He's Roman, of course, from Herculaneum. I like to look out onto the lawn and watch my pet busy about the garden. Here they are, you see. I stood behind this article 35 years running. Meagles of the scales and scoop, so to speak. When I left the bank, I asked for them, and I brought them back with me.
Mr. Meagles, do you remember when you gave me some good advice once before when I needed it?
Yes, perfectly.
I have acted upon that advice, and I've left an occupation that was painful to me. But now I wish to devote myself to some other pursuit.
Right. My connections with the banking establishment...
Oh, no. As I came here today, I found that your friend, Mr. Doyce, is looking for a partner in business.
Yes, just so.
Mr. Doyce mentioned that he was going to take your advice. And if you think that our views are at all likely to coincide, perhaps you might let him know my position. I am, of course, ignorant of the details.
Oh, no, no.
But I should be more than glad, provided you and Mr. Dorrit think well of it.
Without anticipating anything, I think something may well come of this. I shall talk to Mr. Dorrit in the morning.
I am much obliged. It is a beautiful house.
Papa, dinner will be ready soon.
So will we, so will we. This is from Herculaneum, of course. Roman.
Down.
Oh, Mrs. Ticket.
I was on the upstairs landing in the dark, wondering about the draft. Almost strictly speaking, considering that the evenings are still cold, it is only May after all.
The white one would have looked much better with this dress. Oh, never mind.
As I was saying, the upstairs landing, being actually neither upstairs nor downstairs, being what a person might call an intersection, a deliberative situation, I might say. You will find it so yourself, sir, I'll be bold to say.
This is Mrs. Ticket, Clennam. Dear Mrs. Ticket. She's an important part of the cottage, you know.
There's nothing uncertainty in the actual scheme exactly. It's so simple. This is a cylinder which contains a piston. It's a half of the work, if you like. Steam from the boiler over there is led into each side of the piston. The steam is condensed, it forms a vacuum on either side, and that drives the piston backwards and forwards.
All right, don't think for us poor practical people.
The piston rod is attached to a wheel which drives the main belt. Now, the main belt is attached to a shaft upstairs. Action of the piston. So powerful that you can lift a ship of war, and so precise that you can draw out without breaking it a thread as fine as drop. Oh, Gangster.
Yes, but I can see he wants to show you his work, so I shall just wait for you.
Our principal line of business is the making of gauges of many different kinds, used in greater numbers, now many parts of machinery. And this is where we cut and thread on the brass ring, which hold the glass covers on the gauges. This is a spring winding machine. It can wind quite a length of spring, which is then cut off to fit different types of gauges.
You'll notice, sir, that the saddle travels the whole length of the bed and makes 6 inches of springs. A very nice length, sir.
This is the practical side of the business. You'll find everything here is in good order, even though the papers are somewhat behind, and Dan has some great ideas about methods of entering. He wants you to examine everything for yourself.
I'm glad you'll be sharing his rooms in the yard, too. You'll have to keep a check on him, Clennam, and bring your common sense into the partnership.
Never mind.
kind. Oh, dear Arthur. Mr. Clenham, in every way more delicate. I must beg to be excused for taking the liberty of intruding to give you congratulations and good wishes. A great deal superior to China and much nearer, though higher up.
Thank you, Flora. Yeah, I was soon going to make you a visit.
I dare say. However, when Pancks told us, I made up my mind that Mr. F's aunt and I would come and call, because when Papa, which was before then, said that I happened to mention her name to me and said that you were interested in her, I said on the moment, good gracious, why not have her here as soon as there's anything to be done instead of putting it out?
So when you say her, you mean...
My gracious, Arthur. Joyce and Clenham in every way more businesslike. Little Dorrit, of course. Of all the strangest names I ever heard, the strangest. Like some place down in the country with a turnpike or a favourite pony or something from a seed shop to be put in a garden or a flower pot and come up speckled.
There are milestones on the road to Dover.
Miss Ref's aunt is very spirited today.
Then Mr. Casby was so kind as to mention Little Dorrit to you, was he? What did he say?
You know what Papa is like and how aggravatingly he sits there looking beautiful and turning his thumbs over and over one another till he makes one quite giddy if one keeps one's eyes upon him. He said you spoke very earnestly of her, and I said what I told you, and that's all.
That's all?
Except that I hope that it's agreeable to all parties that she should come and work at our house when required.
That's very kind of you, Flora.
For mercy's sake.
You can't make a head of brains out of a brass knob with nothing in it.
I was thanking Mrs. Finching for offering to employ the young needlewoman you recommended to my mother.
You didn't recommend her, you know. How could you? You never knew anything about her.
And to think of Joyce and Clenham, who Joyce might be.
The name was mentioned to you.
Daughter, now has he really?
And you passed the message on.
You came to ask.
That's what you did.
Snapped.
You're not acquainted, then, with any of the family?
Acquainted with any of the family?
No, Papa.
How should you be acquainted with any of the family? You never heard of them. You can't be acquainted with someone you never heard of, can you? I should think not. Never heard of them. Johnny. Never heard of them. Dorrit. Never heard of them. How much do you have to... It's not the cost you to get to keep employees. It's not the cost of money to keep, is it?
Mind how you go, Frederick.
What I mean is, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you something else. Tell me anything, old fellow.
Oh, I'm Mr. Clenham. Is Miss Dorrit?
Oh, Miss Dorrit's gone out already.
Oh, I'm sorry to have missed her. I wanted to let her know about a possible employment. Could I ask you to give her this address? It's Mr. Casby, and mention my name.
You misunderstand me. What I mean is, I'm not going to tell you.
I ask your pardon. Could you by any means find time to go by Horsemonger Lane at your way out, at this address?
Chivery & Co. Tobacconist.
It's not tobacco business. It's my wife. Well, she's wishful to say a word to you respecting Miss Dorrit.
Oh, I'll see your wife immediately.
Oh, thank you,
One
sir.
thing I can do, I can hold my tongue.
Please to ask, Mrs. Ch...
Of course. Thank you.
All right, I've not been here for a year, but I'm not...
Mrs. Chivery.
Mr. Clenham? You may see him now, if you'll be so kind as to take a peep. John. It's the only change he takes. When there is linen to keep the neighbours' eyes off, he'll sit there hours. Says he feels as if it was Groves.
What might be the matter with him?
Miss Dorrit is the matter with our John, sir. He's a break in his heart for her. And I would wish to take the liberty to ask how it is to be made good to his parents when bust.
Does Miss Dorrit know?
Bless you, sir. They have been brought up together. His cane alone would have told her long ago, if nothing else. Young men like John don't take to ivory hand appointing for nothing. That's how I knew. Her brother and sister are against our John, so is her father. She's doomed to be their slave forever. Oh, sir,
I can only implore you to use your influence on the family for our John's sake and for Miss Dorrit's sake.
Well, I will do my best. I assure you, Mrs. Chivery.
IBCD, Dog-E-Die-Do, dictionary order. Dorrit. That's the name I want to know about.
It's a singular, Mr. Platt. Rather extraordinary, right?
Well, it may be extraordinary altogether. It may be out of the ordinary course in every business. I'm a man of business. What business have I in this present world except to stick to business? Now, to put this business on its own footing, it's not my proprietor's. Mr. Casby? My proprietor. Put a case. Say, at my proprietor's, I hear name. Name of young person Mr. Clennam wants to help. Say, name first mentioned to me by Plornish in the yard. Say I ask Plornish for information. Say Plornish declines, though 6 weeks in arrears with my proprietor. So he refers me to Mr. Clennam. Well, here I am. Motive's good. Not stateable at present, but good.
Well, what do you want to know?
How do you first meet Miss Dorrit? Where? How do you know Mr. Dorrit? Do you know he was a commodity? Do you know he was...
Morning, Mrs. Tickett.
Good morning, sir. You have done well to walk early, sir. It's going to rain, to be sure.
Oh, no, surely not, Mrs. Tickett. It's a lovely morning.
Allow me to introduce myself. Henry Gowan.
Clennam. Arthur Clennam.
A pretty place, this. Looks wonderfully well this morning. Your first visit?
No, I've been here twice before.
Ah. Of course, this is not its best aspect. It looked charming in the spring last year. I've had the pleasure of seeing it so many times. It's paradise.
Oh, Mr. Gowan, how nice it is that you've come early. Good morning, Mr. Clennam. Isn't it a lovely morning? Let's go to breakfast.
Mrs. Tickett was right.
Most unpleasant weather. But who cares about the weather in such company? By the way, I hope you don't mind, sir, but I have taken the liberty to ask a connection of mine to call for me here later on.
No, not at all. Who is he?
Tite Barnacle's son, Clarence Barnacle.
Barnacle? Now, let me see. What relation would this young fellow you're expecting be to Lord Decimus? His lordship married in 17. Lady Jemima Bilberry, who was the second daughter by the third marriage. No, I'm wrong. Who was the first daughter by the second marriage of the 15th Earl of Stilstalkings. Now, this young fellow's father married a cousin who was a Barnacle too.
Good afternoon, sir.
Ah, that must be my friend or relation or whatever he is. Just between you and me, Clarence is a great ass, but he's the dearest and best fellow that ever lived.
I suppose what's-his-name will be at Twickenham tomorrow.
Gowan? He comes every Sunday.
I thought our good friend Meagles rather out of spirits when Mr. Gowan arrived the other day.
Yeah.
But not his daughter. I feel sorry for our friend.
Of course. He'll never make her happy.
We don't know that he won't make her happy.
We don't know. But we think it probable.
No, we mustn't disparage the gentleman simply because he's successful with her.
Maybe. Maybe she's too young, too petted, too confiding, too inexperienced to discriminate well.
That we cannot help. She is so young. We must be hopeful and generous. And I am getting old, Doris. I'm twice her age.
I suppose so.
I am too old. And we don't know that he won't make her happy.
In England?
Of course, in England. When they take their inventions into foreign countries, it's quite different. That's the reason why so many go there.
Why don't you come in now, Daniel? We'll open the parcel from Italy. See if the plans you were expecting are in it.
I think I shall take a stroll under the trees, Papa.
I wasn't worse used than 100 others who put themselves
The evening is
in
so
the same
lovely.
position.
Mr. Clennam, will you walk with me?
I should very much like to.
The evening is so lovely, isn't
It's
it?
very pleasant here. It's such a beautiful garden.
Mr. Clennam. Papa's been thinking of going abroad again. But he has given up the idea now that... Mr. Clennam, I should very much like to give you my confidence. If you wouldn't mind. I think I would have done so some time ago if I had known how. But I scarcely know how even now.
Mr. Gowan has reason to be very happy. God bless his wife and him.
Mr. Clennam, thank you.
Well, since I'm such an old friend to you and to your father, can't I be of any assistance to you? In some little way.
Mr. Clennam, please tell me you don't blame me.
But my dearest girl, no. Please, I should like to help.
Dear Mr. Clennam, there will be such a blank when I am gone. Papa makes so much of me. If you could come and see Papa and keep him company. There is no one he likes so much as you. He told me this morning.
Of course.
Dear Mr. Clennam, if there is any trouble I may have caused you, without meaning it, or having in my power to help it, forgive me tonight.
There is nothing to forgive. Goodbye.
Mr. Clenham! Mr. Clenham! Oh, Lord. What's a poor thing of 10 years old to do? Little mother says I'm to stop with Mr. Dorrit. But he says, Maggie, you take that letter to Bleeding Heart Yard and you shall have a sixpence if the answer is a good one. And you are a loitering here instead of being so-and-so. And Mr. Tips sees me going and says I'll have a try too. And I'm to have a shilling if the answer is a good one. And it ain't my fault if you ain't so-and-so, is it?
No, Maggie, of course it isn't your fault. Now, you give this to Mr. Dorrit and tell Mr. Tip that I beg to be excused. And here's a shilling for you. And please tell Mr. Dorrit that I'd like to call on him this afternoon.
Couldn't find the man I'd given my money to because he had walked home.
So, Mr. John, Mr. Dorrit upstairs?
Yes, sir. Miss Amy likewise. Miss Amy's not as well as one could wish. Shrimps and ham have been fetched.
I'm always glad to see my old pensioner. I wouldn't pay you. Oh, now what are you doing before Are you comfortable, Nandy? Be sure it's well buttered for my old pensioner, Maggie. Ah, Mr. Clenham, how fortuitous. Do come in and join our little party. Amy, my love, you know Mr. Clenham even better than I have the happiness of doing. Come in, Mr. Clenham, come in and take a seat. This, you must know, is an old pensioner of mine, old Nandy. Fanny, my dear, you're acquainted with Mr. Clenham. Maggie, hurry, a knife and a plate for Mr. Clenham. Now, let me see. You know poor Plornish, don't you? Yes. Well, old Nandy is Mrs. Plornish's father. Workhouse, out for the day, poor thing. Thank you, my dear. Not yet ready for more ham, Nandy? His last teeth are going, poor old boy. Ah, Tip.
Tip, dear, don't you see?
More shrimps, Nandy?
If you refer to that, I see.
That all you say?
That is all I say. And I suppose he will understand that he hasn't used me like a gentleman.
His hearing is getting very defective. Faculty is evidently decaying. Old man rusts with the life he leads.
I don't understand that. No. Why then, to make it clearer to you, sir, I beg to let you know that when I address a delicate appeal to an individual for a small temporary accommodation, easily within his power, mind you, and when that individual writes back to say that he begs to be excused, I consider that he doesn't treat me like a gentleman.
How dare you?
Now, don't ask me how I dare, Father, because that's bosh. Besides, you ought to be proud of my showing a proper spirit.
I should think so.
Proper spirit? Is my son teaching me spirit?
Now, don't let's bother about it, Father. I have made up my mind.
You have no right to make up your mind to what is monstrous, parricidal.
What is it to you?
It has everything to do with me. Let me suppose the case that I may myself at a certain time, or times, have made a delicate appeal to some individual for a small temporary accommodation, that the accommodation was not extended and that the individual begged to be excused. Am I to be told by my own son that I have therefore received a treatment not due to a gentleman?
But, Father...
I point out to you, sir, the delicacy of your father's position. Besides, is it Christian to stigmatize an individual who begs to be excused? Would it not be more Christian to try him again?
Mr. Dorrit! Mr. Dorrit!
Yes, I'll be downstairs.
I see precious well that I shall not get a fair argument here tonight, and that the best thing I can do is to cut. Good night. Don't be vexed.
I know, I know. Amy, my dear, persuade Mr. Clenham to stay a little longer. Mr. Clenham, you see, a public duty. Amy, my dear, perhaps you may do something towards erasing from Mr. Clenham's mind the untoward circumstance that has occurred since tea time. Be very careful how you descend the stairs, Nandy. They're rather uneven and worn. It's no longer very elastic. A melancholy sight, that, Mr. Clennam. Though one has the consolation that he doesn't feel it himself. Poor old fellow. Spirit broken. Pulverized.
How seldom I have seen you lately, Little Dorrit.
I have been busy, sir. I'm doing work for Miss Flora now, as well as for you. It was very kind of you to mention my name to Miss Flora.
Oh, it's the least I could do. I heard of your having been in Bleeding Heart Yard several times. Why not come to see me then?
I don't know. Or rather, I thought you might be busy. You generally are now, are you not?
Oh, Little Dorrit, don't think too much about what happened here just now. Please. I'm a friend, remember?
Please don't take any notice of my brother. You haven't been ill, Mr. Clennam.
No.
You look tired.
Well, to speak the truth, I have been a little troubled lately, but it's over. Do I show it so plainly? I must do better. Let me confess, then, that, forgetting how old and grave I am, I fancied I loved someone.
Do I know her?
Oh, no. I found out my mistake. And I thought about it a little, and I counted my years and considered how old I am. And why am I telling you all this, Little Dorrit?
Because you trust me, I hope.
Yes, I do trust you, and you must trust me, too. Why do you never come to see me?
My place and use are here. I am better here.
Pax, the gypsy, fortune-telling. I've been spending the evening with the rest of them downstairs. Pax, the gypsy, fortune-telling. How do you do, Miss Dorrit? Capital company here, eh, Miss Dorrit? Capital company here. I've been treating them all round. I'm in wonderful feather. Can't stop a minute or I shall be missed. I've been singing. I've been taking a part in White Sands. I don't know anything about it, but it doesn't matter. Miss Dorrit, I hope you don't mind. Mr. Clennam, if you'll step outside the room a moment. Miss Dorrit, I wish you good night.
What can I do? Good night, Little Dorrit.
Good night, sir. Thank you ever so much.
Not at all. Don't mention it. I'm coming into my property, that's a fact. I can afford to be liberal. I think I'll give them all a treat here. Tables laid in the yard, bread in stacks, tobacco and hay loads, pipes and faggots, roast beef and plum pudding for everyone, water double stout ahead.
Here, Mr. Panks, you have made some discovery. Now, what is it, for heaven's sake?
We rather think so. Mr. Rugg, stop a minute, sir. Mr. Rugg.
Yes. Oh, I am so glad to have you.
Does it implicate?
How implicate?
Well, is there any wrongdoing of any kind?
No, not a bit of it.
Thank
You
God.
are to understand, sir, we are this day virtually complete. We shan't legally be for another 2 or 3 days. Call it a win.
No one implicated.
We have been at it for night and day for I don't know how long, sir. You will have to break it to her. Not yet. Your father, the Marshalsea. Oh, sir. Mr. Rugg, will you do me the honour?
Nobody's to blame, thank God.
What I envy in you, sir, is the luxury of your own feelings.
Just wait for another 2 or 3 days, sir, and you shall break it to her.
Nobody's to blame. Nobody's to blame.
I don't know who is to be blamed if my poor fellows have such a restless disposition. It's an unspeakable comfort to see they are so happy. It is to be hoped they continue happy. It is to be hoped that the dear pretty one will do everything she can to make my poor inconstant fellow
My
happy.
dear Arthur, you've come just at the right time. Mr. Clennam, Mrs. Gowan, Henry's mother. I hope they will make each other happy, Mother. I hope they will be happy and manage on their little income.
Will often wish to precipitate us into a
My
course of
dearest
action
Miggles, how can you
for which
man
there
of
is
the
no
world and
precedent.
one of the most
For
businesslike
which
of
there
human
could be no
beings?
precedent.
You know you are businesslike. And a great deal too much for us who are not. How can you talk about them managing their little means? My dear, my poor dear fellow managing. My dear good man, I use no ceremony with you because we are a kind of relations, positively.
Well, I suppose it's counting minutes is a privilege.
My poor dear fellow has been accustomed to expectation, and that these expectations haven't been realized. In this world, none of us can have everything.
Ma'am, who would want everything?
There. You knew that from the first to the last I always objected to this match of yours. And at a very late period yielded a most unwilling consent to it. No, in this world, none of us can have everything.
Government might wish to blame us for one thing or another. It is usually found that we are not only blameless, but commendable.
Young men, my love,
indeed,
place themselves in a better position.
tolerable to the skies.
Or society will not have any patience.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Clenham. I hardly need tell you what I'm thinking about, because a person's thoughts, however they may stray, will settle more or less on what is uppermost in their minds. You'll find it so yourself, sir. We all find it so.
You see, Clenham, I'm a disappointed man. That you know already. I belong to a family, or a connection, or whatever you like to call it, that might have provided for me in one of 50 ways, but that took it into its head not to do it at all. So here I am, a poor devil of an artist.
But on the other hand...
Yes, I know. I have the good fortune of being loved by a beautiful, charming girl, and of having a father-in-law who's a liberal old boy. Still, I had other prospects washed and combed into my childish head when it was washed and combed for me. And I took them to a public school where I washed it and combed it for myself. And here I am without them, a disappointed man.
But surely your profession is full of interest and ambition.
What a good fellow you are, Clenham. You have never been disappointed. That's easy to see. Clenham, I don't like to dispel your generous visions, and I would give any money, if I had any, to live in such a rose-coloured mist. But what I do is trash. What all we fellows do is trash, and we do it to sell it. All the rest is hocus-pocus. Now, here is one of the advantages or disadvantages of knowing a disappointed man. You hear the truth.
My dear sir, you're my only comfort.
My dear, it's not a dear little church.
Hang it, no, not bit. My people are not worth that. They are charming.
Very sweet little church.
Farewell, Ferdinand, from a disappointed man. Huh?
Come along.
I must say goodbye.
No, it's all right. The girls will take them.
Oh, goodbye, my dear.
Now, be careful. It's holding.
Misunderstandings to Harry. I now speak a bit of my mind. He mustn't get cross or unruly. Bounce,
I shall take the greatest care of her, sir. Goodbye.
If he does, I can
My dear.
tell him and truly.
Now, have you got everything?
He'll find I can beat him at that. If he does, I can tell him and truly. He'll find I can beat him at that.
It's very gratifying, Arthur, to look back
On the past?
Yes. I mean the company. Such high company.